before you
We're
see
back
the
at it.
reboot that the internet thinks will be an unfunny attempt to cash in on your nostalgia for the original Ghostbusters.
Nope.
Revisit the unfunny attempt at a sequel that kinda already took care of that. Ghostbusters
No.
2. It's
No.
been 5 years since the Ghostbusters
This is still my favorite
saved New
one.
York from a ghost apocalypse. Now everyone thinks they're frauds for some reason.
My dad says you guys are full of crap.
Did your dad not live in New York 5 years ago?
Two-bit frauds and publicity hounds like you and your friends.
Seriously.
Like,
everybody
did
just
no one
forget that
see
the
it?
city was invaded by actual ghosts?
I want to hear a lot of malarkey about goblins and spooks and demons.
Malarkey? What about the 100-foot-tall marshmallow
It's
man
New
that
York,
destroyed
I
part of the
guess.
city? Remember? Gozer,
That's why?
Zool, huge earthquakes that swallowed a city block, dogs and cats living together. You know what? Fine. I hope He-Man likes ectoplasm and terror dogs.
Ungrateful little
Okay.
yuppie larva.
If you loved the first Ghostbusters movie, then you should definitely go watch that one instead. But if you insist on
Definitely.
seeing part 2, prepare for the exact same plot with tiny cosmetic changes. As the Ghostbusters start out as washed-up scientists who no one believes,
They think you're a fraud.
I am a fraud.
get successful after busting ghosts for a huge jerk, then have a ghost-busting montage while Venkman romances their client Dana,
True.
who's being terrorized by a household appliance.
Again.
As the team is harassed by a snobby government official
Exactly.
who gets them arrested until they're unarrested by the mayor after a ghost hole opens in the sky.
Get me the Ghostbusters.
Oh my god.
Resulting in a third-act finale where a huge mascot stomps through New York, prompting the Busters to shoot their guns into a portal thingy and save the day while all of New York celebrates.
Yes.
It's exactly the same as the first movie, but bad. Catch up with all of your favorite characters
But bad.
who haven't changed at all, like Egon, who's still a nerd,
We had part of a slinky, but I straightened it.
Venkman, who's still a creep, Ray, who still spouts out nonsense,
As a psychomagnetic
Oh, God.
slime flow of immense proportions is building
Yes.
up beneath the city.
Winston,
Yes.
who's still there
There.
sometimes, Dana, who's still Sigourney Weaver, but this time more naked, Janine, who's a horny
So?
cartoon character now, and introducing Viga the Carpathian,
There we go.
an evil painting who really should have stuck to writing metal lyrics.
On a mountain of skulls, in the castle of pain, I sat on a throne.
But the music is pretty dope.
Hell yeah, that painting is awesome, right? This movie sucks. You know what? Still kind of nice to see these guys on screen together. I mean, every generation has its hangover
Oh my
too. So before you go and see the movie that people have decided will ruin the franchise before
Yo.
they've even seen it, revisit the movie
They did.
that already ruined the
They did.
franchise by throwing out the fun grown-up comedy and doubling down on lame kid stuff. Unless you think the franchise was already ruined by that terrible video game, or that
Good
other terrible
Lord.
video game, or Extreme Ghostbusters, or
There
this
was that.
embarrassing cameo in the Casper movie.
Who are you gonna call? Someone else.
Or the fact that Bill Murray
I
never
forgot
wants to
about
be one of
that.
the Ghostbusters, or that Rick Moranis gave up
And he
acting,
came back.
or that Harold Ramis passed away, or Dan Aykroyd losing his mind.
Oh
I don't
god.
think we will ever have
Again?
a formal relationship, a formal contact with any alien species out there, especially after 9/11.
Oh god.
Our lessons available for whatever you got. Sequels, reboots, children's birthday parties, Ghostbusters 3.
Whatever you
Ernie's
got.
Gotta eat. Starring Elwood Booze,
Oh my god.
Harold Ramis,
Aw.
Ringo, a very Murray sequel, Ripley and
Wait, Ringo, because like they're thinking about Ringo from the Beatles, like how he was the least liked. Isn't that kind of how it was? I liked him because he played the drums. I played the drums. I thought he was all right.
Newt. Honey, I busted the
Ripley
ghost.
and Newt.
The only guy having fun in this movie. The photo booth pinch filter. Claudio Miranda. The stuff
What?
they make chicken McNuggets out of.
Oh,
And
gross.
the comment section of the new Ghostbusters trailer.
Uh-oh.
Worthless piece of slime!
This is what you do with your spare time.
Ghostbusters 2.
That's how
The
people go
Secret of the
on the
Ooze.
internet. Oh, wait, that's
You know,
Ninja
the original
Turtles.
Ghostbusters movie probably ruined something too. The original Ghostbusters.
Oh god, they're going back that far? No, you don't have to do that.
Yep,
Nope.
that was a thing.
You don't have to do that. They didn't have to go that hard on Ghostbusters 2. It's my favorite of the two. The first one is good. It is better. It's just a little bit more boring to me for some reason. Probably because of all the setup, which you need, obviously. But the second one gets right to it. Like immediately. It gets right to things, mainly with Sigourney Weaver's kid being whisked away in the stroller throughout New York pretty much, in danger. I like the second one more. It's just to me, it's more fun and it's more action packed, a little bit quicker, even though it's the same movie as the first one, as Honest Trailer points out. But for me, it's my favorite. I talked about that in the last one as far as the Ghostbusters versus reaction here. So we're going to continue it with the pitch meeting now for Ghostbusters 2. But in the comments, let me know if you're still here. Which one did you like more? Ghostbusters or Ghostbusters 2? Let's talk about it.
So, you have a new Ghostbusters for me? Yes, sir, I do. So this takes place 5
I
years
love how the
after
computer is
original.
old.
The
The older
Ghostbusters
computer.
are out of business, and people don't believe in ghosts anymore. But a bunch of ghosts attacked the city, and there was a giant marshmallow man. 5 years is a long time, sir. People forget stuff. But that? Well, sir, the thing is, yes. Well, okay
But
then.
that?
So they all have various new jobs. Egon runs experiments on children. What? Ray and Winston, they go to children's homes together.
Oh,
What?
God.
Venkman hosts a TV show where he lets 2 people
What?
talk for less than a minute each, and then he ends the
That's
show.
right.
He hosts a 2-minute TV show. Okay, so, sir. So one day Dana
It is
is out
super
with her
quick.
new baby, and after she rolls into some pink slime, the carriage gets possessed. Oh, is Zool after her again? No, totally different ghost thing. She just
That's
happens
right.
to roll in some haunted pink slime. Okay. And she also works in the museum where the haunted portrait of this movie's bad guy Vigo is. She just coincidentally lives in the
That's
haunted
right.
apartment in the first movie and works with the haunted painting in this one.
That's
what
right.
we're going with. And she rolls in the pink slime. A very unlucky lady, paranormally speaking. Because of the crazy stroller thing, she contacts the Ghostbusters to help.
It still makes no
people
sense.
like the first movie, sir, so I figure we do it again beat for beat, but slightly different. That works for me. So the Ghostbusters start excavating the street where the stroller got possessed, and when the cops try to stop them, they pretend to be construction workers. We're the Ghostbusters national celebrities. How don't they get recognized? People forgot. Oh, that's right. Underground, Ray discovers a
Just
river
forgot
of pink
everything.
slime and accidentally breaks the thing that cuts out power to the city.
Oh, God.
Whoops. Whoopsie. So now the Ghostbusters have to go on trial because of all the damage, and nobody believes them about the pink slime. Wouldn't workers need to go down to the pink slime area
you.
to fix the thing they broke? Hey, shut up. And this judge is like, I don't believe in ghosts. You
Like,
guys
please
are
no.
liars. He forgot. Then some pink slime starts
He forgot.
reacting, and these 2 scary ghosts pop out. And they look like scary
Oh, my
cartoon
God.
characters. They don't even look human. Very scary. And the judge is like, oh, no, that's the Scolari brothers. Those guys hate me because I sentenced them to death. How does he recognize them if they don't look human?
Thank you.
Unclear. So then the Ghostbusters save the day, and suddenly
you.
everyone believes in ghosts again, and they're back in business. So they go back to the River of Slime, check it out? No, they just do some odd ghost jobs for a while, make another
That's
couple
right.
of commercials. Oh, okay. And meanwhile, the painting of Vigo has possessed Dana's boss and commands him to find a baby. Why does he want a baby? So that he can take a physical form again. He'd be raised by Dana
And
and
a
her
baby.
boss, so he'd be like super weak and tiny and need to have his diaper changed. Yeah, pretty scary, right? So then the Ghostbusters do
Pretty
check out
scary.
the slime, but
No,
they get pulled
not
into
at all.
it. Uh-oh. And they come out of the sewer yelling at each other, and they're like, hey, this slime's negative energy is influencing us. There's no way we would be upset after almost drowning in the sewer. That's a logical conclusion to come to, sure. So they go tell Venkman about it. He didn't go with them? Is he not one of the Ghostbusters?
Oh, my God.
Well, he is, but when he's on screen, it's going to be more of the Dana thing. You know,
That's
the
right.
will they, won't they. They have, but will they again story. I am less interested in the
They
ghosts
have.
and more so in
They
the
sure have.
rekindling. Also, Lewis Tully and Janine spend like the whole movie hooking up.
That
so
part.
Then the Ghostbusters go to tell the mayor about the slime, but the mayor's assistant has them immediately committed to a psychiatric hospital,
Oh,
which
my
is
God.
the thing you can do when you're the mayor's assistant. And why did you do that? Because in the first film, we had a government person being a jerk and getting them locked up, so we're doing that again, but slightly different. That makes sense. And meanwhile, the painting turns Dana's
Slightly.
boss into a ghost, which is a thing he can do, and has him kidnap the baby from his side. This painting guy seems really powerful as is. I don't know if he needs
Like,
to become a
why?
baby. Well, he does, and so the baby gets brought to the museum, which gets covered in slime, and so do the streets.
Oh, my God.
Filling the streets with slime is tight. Okay, and so now there are ghosts everywhere. So does the
Oh,
slime make
okay.
people angry or summon ghosts? Yes. Okay. So then the movie releases the Ghostbusters because they got to do something about this. Well, it's going to be tough to do anything about vaguely powerful, spooky slime. Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? You see, they figure
This is
out
making
that
me
since
hate the
slime
movie.
reacts to the negativity of New Yorkers, they need to get the Statue of Liberty to make everybody happy. Get
That's right.
The statue? How do they even get to the statue? With the power of cutting directly to them being there. Okay, that does usually work, but how
The
do they
power.
get the statue? Well, they spray it with slime that they've infused with positive energy, and that lets them control it and walk it down the streets of Manhattan. How could they have known that was even a possibility? By believing. I don't know. They just know. Oh, okay. So then they're able to
I don't
smash
know.
their way into the museum
Oh,
and
my
fight the
God.
bad guy. Oh, boy. And then everybody in the street, they start singing, and their positivity helps defeat the bad
Positive.
guy. Hell yeah, I love weaponizing positivity. And the bad guy disappears, and the painting is replaced by one of the Ghostbusters. Why?
What?
Because that's the Mysteries of the paranormal. I don't care. Fair enough. So that's about it. What do you think? Mysteries of the painting is replaced by one of the Ghostbusters. Wow. That's the mysteries of the paranormal. I don't care. Fair enough. So that's about it. What do you think? Well, it sounds like a movie. It is. And this story
Oh
is
my
what all the
God.
stars want to do. This bad boy is exactly what
This is what they
want to
do. Yo. You know, watching both those videos, it was kind of making me hate Ghostbusters 2 because it is the same movie, but it's just more fun. There's a lot of things that don't make sense in it, obviously, and Ryan George spills all the beans on that. So thank you, Ryan, for destroying my love for Ghostbusters 2. First one's a little funnier in comparison, but apparently, like that ending part said, the ending stamp, with Bill Murray saying this was not the movie that they originally wrote. I did read on some endings that were supposed to happen that I guess would have brought things full circle from the first movie, as far as how they were stuck with the bill from the whole Stay Puft, incident. And now they were paid out money or something because they were going to take the Statue of Liberty back, or they were going to leave it there, but then they got some money and things to have it taken back. I don't know. It was going to be a whole thing there. So there was more that was supposed to happen at the end of the movie that didn't. They just kind of ended it. Knowing that makes me want to look into it even more of okay, what else could this movie have been? Could it have been better? Was it going to be completely different? Or was it still going to be the same thing? They were just going to kind of bring some loose ends from the first movie back and kind of actually shut the case on those. I don't know. If you know, let me know in the comments below, because I'd be interested in knowing more about that. But I'm going to look into some more stuff too. Thanks for watching though. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Good versus reaction. Both were very funny. Pitch Meeting was hilarious. I mean, just the fact that he's trying to explain it. He even attempted before going to the I don't care part. He tried and he just gave up, which was smart because again, a lot of this stuff it didn't make sense. But again, for the longest, this has been my favorite one. So I'm going to look at the comments again. Which one was your favorite? The first movie or the second? Ghostbusters or Ghostbusters 2? And why? Let me know. I'd be interested to see what you guys kind of come up with there. I may even do a poll on that. So look for that pretty soon. May even be in the description. Unlike last time, which I said that and didn't put it in there, this one will be in the description. So look for that as well. If you like what you saw here today, hit that like button down below. It's very easy. Just takes a click. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Again, very easy. Just click right on that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.